Suzanne Glorie.
Yes.
So how would you define Glorie?
To me, glory is that inner richness. And if you are able to bring that out, that's just, yeah.
We all notice you have a little bit of an accent. And she is our first international speaker. Can you tell everybody where you're from?
Yes, I'm from the Netherlands, living very close to Amsterdam. Yeah, and it's an honor to be here.
Happy to have you. So do you think entrepreneurship is different in Europe than it is here in America?
I don't know. I think, it's maybe in Europe we're most used to dealing internationally, so we are more into multiple languages, multiple cultural things. That's different. So we're more open to, because we're experiencing these borders. Our little country is just so small. So, yeah.
Yeah, you probably have 8 languages in 100 square miles of each other, probably.
Yeah. Definitely.
Well, I love that your whole reinvention story. It's a little ironic that you help reinvent companies. Can you tell us more about what you do?
Yes, I'm in branding. So I bring the heart and the purpose out in companies. So they really have a solid foundation and identity to bring out and attract the ideal customers. Yeah, the one that resonate with their story, with their purpose, and you naturally attract your customers. So you don't go outsell, and that's why I really loved your story, because that's exactly what it is. You want you want people to come to you, like you want to become the lighthouse that people see and want to be with, right? Yeah, and that's what I help companies do.
I love that your core values, faith, trust, and love.
Yeah.
I would love to be one of your customers. I mean, it just sounds like it would just be a beautiful source for creating messaging.
Absolutely.
Right.
To me, that's the only way.
Yeah. You shared with me a company that you worked with. It was prosthetics, right?
Yeah.
Was and you showed the messaging with that. Do you want to talk a little bit more about how you helped that company?
Yeah. I always say, you need congruency in your true purpose and your visuals. And this company, they made the prosthetics. And what we did is we used one of their customers that she was on one of these spoons, right? And her life was dancing. And the prosthetic, the way that it's made, enabled her to dance again. So we had her just wall big in a dancing pose. And so beautifully done that if you look at the picture, you don't see the prosthetic. You just see a dancing girl. So the thing that the purpose of that company is bringing quality to life. And for that girl, it's exactly what it did. And that's what we communicate. So, yeah, and that way you have your purpose very visible in your communication. And that really, to me, every time I see it, I have goosebumps. Yeah.
It was a powerful, and coming from a photographer's perspective, it was
Yeah.
a powerful image. And you're right, I didn't even know what I was looking at.
Right.
It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, people, every time I say, look again, what do you see? Well, I see a dancing girl. Look again, what do you see? I see a dancing girl. I said, look at that leg. Oh, God, there's a prosthetic. Exactly. Brings quality to life. Rest my case. Right?
So what types of businesses do you like to work with?
I love to work with all kind of companies. I work for a nuclear company, nuclear energy, nuclear technology. I work with, single or just entrepreneurs just by himself.
Solopreneurs.
Solopreneurs. And bigger companies, but I like different things, but to me it's important that they have a good purpose and that they bring something good into the world. And now people may say nuclear energy is not good, but I beg to differ. differ. So, that's what I go for. I would never go with something that is against my values. Yeah.
So I am going to give you our signature question, unless there's anything else you want to add. Is there anything else you want to add that we should know about your business?
I think what I could give to any entrepreneur in the room is that, and Chris talked about the foundation, and that foundation in branding is just as important. Get a good foundation, and the brand foundation is like it's like the house that you built your brand around. So always work on that mental identity, as I call it, first before you start doing anything else. That's my message for today for entrepreneurs. Yeah.
So what is your 3 words that mean your meaning of life?
Connect with love. Or connect from love. I mean, it's just how you phrase it, but yeah. Because that's the only way to connect, to truly connect and truly bring your message across and instigate change.
Well, it sounds like your mental identity process helps connect people to love, even if it's a big corporation, correct?
Oh, yeah. And that's so cool if that happens. For example, with the nuclear technology company, those are all scientists. So it's all very scientific and all very dry, difficult material, right? I didn't know anything about it. But when I talk to these people and I say, well, why do you do this? Why are you in this business? Why do you get up every day and go to work? And they started giving me such great stories. Like they say, this planet, we need clean energy. We need to be able to leave this planet for our children, right? And that's where they come from. So I took them back to that, and then we built the message out, and which was really, and we had, it's safe. It needs to be safe, and it needs to be smart, and it needs to be, lasting. So that's the message that we build around. And then, sure, you have the beef to back it up, right, with the technology and stuff, but you have to bring that big message first. And that's what I just love about my job.
Well, thank you for doing what you do.